Hey guys, I'm standing here in my kitchen. I've just finished all my orders and stuff. It's early in the morning and I've just decided I'm going to go for a drive to Pakenham. Totally unplanned. I just want to get out of the house. There's a few oppies in Pakenham that I'm yet to check out. So it'll be interesting to see something different. Hopefully we can find some good stuff down there. So let's go. Alrighty, first stop, Vinnie's in Pakenham. Alright, one of the worst Vinnies I've ever been into. $80 for these pair of shoes, $70 for these Nikes. The pricing was like that all across the store. Unbelievable. I found this vintage Slazenger jacket. I think it's vintage. It's got the mesh lining on the inside. It's just a really cool looking old school jacket. It was $10. I ummed and ahed about it a bit. I really don't know much about this sort of stuff, but I ended up grabbing it just because it was so cool. Alright, that Vinnie's was a bust. Let's hope this Salvos can be a bit better. Not a lot in this Salvos either, but I did find a couple of $20 DVDs here. Gotta love the bread and butter DVDs. Then there was this Coogee jacket, which apparently after I spoke to Brad from Two Aussie Thrifters, this is how Coogee was spelt before it became Coogee. And the original Coogee stuff is not as valuable as the newer named Coogee stuff. So at $35, I left this one behind. I hope that made sense. This Collingwood top here, it was only $5, but I actually put it down while I was looking around and forgot to grab it before I left. Alright, Salvo's number 2 in Pakenham. Alright, just a couple of $20 bread and butter DVDs here. And I found this Cold Chisel shirt, tour shirt from 2015. Size medium, Kel's size, so it'll be going straight into her wardrobe. Alright, so complete change of plans. I'm going to do a complete 180. I just talked to my friend Kel on the phone and she's actually on her way up to my area, which she hasn't been to my area for a long time. So she lives about an hour and 15 minutes away from me, and just with everything she's got going on with the baby and everything, it's hard for her to get back up my way. So I'm going to head home right now. I've only been to a few oppies down here, but they've all been shit anyway. So I'm going to head home. When I was driving down here, I was actually almost turned off to go to her house instead, because I just really wanted to see Reggie. I absolutely love Reggie so much, and I just really want to see her every day. So I almost turned off to go down there, but I didn't, and then I just spoke to her on the phone. Turns out she's on her way to my house, so I should have stayed home. But anyway, doesn't matter. I'm going to drive back home and we're going to hit up a few of the local oppies up there. Just walked into the jumble shed and they kicked me out because they're closing. It's only 2 o'clock. It says 4 o'clock on the sign, but I managed to find these just at the door anyway. Gilbert Sullivan. I should get about 40 out of that. And the original Outer Limits series, a pretty cool old sci-fi series here. This was $14, but I should get 50 out of it after fees. Hello. Hello, Reggie.
Tell everyone about your $2 Ralph Lauren dress you bought.
Oh,
very cool.
looking fancy.
Yeah.
Fancy, fancy. You want the camera? Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig. What the hell is this? I think he'd be a bad influence on you. Put him back. What's this guy's name? I don't even know his name. He's another bad influence. The giraffe. Oh, you like the giraffe? You like the giraffe? Oh, you want to give it to me? You don't like the giraffe. Bye bye. Bye. Back in Traralgon for the last stop of the day. A couple of cool finds here. 1997 vintage Mitch Dowd Mr. Men boxer shorts and a pretty cool modern Slipknot shirt. These were both only $2 each, so absolute bargains. Alright, I've just rocked home, finishing up in the kitchen where we started. Millie's pretty happy about that. She's getting a feed. Absolute cracker day. Such a weird day. I drove all the way to Pakenham. It's about an hour away from here. I only went to, I think I went to 3, maybe 4 oppies down there. And I wasn't in them for very long. And then I drove all the way back just because Kel was driving up here. I just wanted to see Reggie. Some people probably think I'm a knob for driving all the way back here just to see Reggie. But for me, it's an absolute no-brainer. I just love her. I just want to see her every day. We're in the lifeline for like an hour, and by the time Cal got there, I'd already looked through everything. So I was pretty much just playing with Reggie the whole time. So it was totally awesome and totally worth it. So that's all for this one. Thanks for watching all the way through. Really appreciate it. Look after yourself, be kind, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers! Oh, we can't.